Good morning. Welcome back to Central Nebraska Lead Farms. I'm a farmer and construction worker. Welcome back to the Well of Death, also known as the Roll Bowl. We're going to get side-by-sides down in here and drive around in a circle as fast as we can. Been working on this project for a while. Have not been able to dedicate enough time to it as one should. I have the skid steer down in here, smoothing it out, and I lost a track, or a track came off of the skid steer. So make sure you have your handy excavator to help build your well of death. And then also you can lift up your excavator. You can lift up your skid steer. You can see how this track is off and off there. It's really a pretty easy fix. I've done it before on my mini excavator and on this one. Just, you know, if it's been a year or two, you always kind of have to remind yourself how to do it, or just watch a YouTube video on how to do it. So I'm not sure how much this can lift. I'm not sure how much this weighs. We need to do the math on that. I think this is a little over 3,000 pounds or a little over 3 tons. But this should, and obviously does, lift it enough to get the track back on. We'll grab some tools. All right, like any good job, you have to run home and get more tools because you forgot to bring wrenches. And I opened up this side pocket, and this is where the hydraulic cylinder ram is that rams that front sprocket forward to tighten the entire triangle track. This is not how you adjust it, but that's how you look at it. You need to be in, I believe, this plate. Also, I grabbed metric and standard. I don't know if this is 14 millimeter or 9/16, or is that the same size back and forth. Grabbed them both. They both work. We're going to go ahead and go with 9 on this project and take a peek inside. Okay, I also brought all my wrenches out here so that we could kick them and scatter them all over creation and lose more wrenches. Got in here, and if you look closely, you have 2 Zerks. That one is probably how you pump it up, and that one is how you release it. That is 7/16. That is 3/8. Now, why did they make them different? I have no idea. I have a 3/8 inch open-end wrench, but I can't get it in there. It's too tight. I need a socket. I do, however, have a 7/16 socket, which would fit on that one, but then it's going to pop off. Hard to get on. You want the one with the open end, so when you release, when you open that up, the grease will ooze out. So I have to run back home to the farm and get a 3/8 socket. What else am I forgetting so that I can do 5 more trips on this 15-minute job? Quickly get the video, Kale. All right, magic, 3/8. Always get the right tools if you can, not when you have to. But I got grease in there. Don't forget to clean that out. For the next person, all right, so there was a lot of pressure in there, and this cylinder is pushing back up in here, so I will get a large pry bar, bingo, and cinch this all up to, cinch this all the way back so we can get this track back on. All right, what I'm going to do now is stretch the track. I put a chain around the track, hooked it around the arm of the skid steer. I'll hop in the skid steer and lift up the arm, and that should pull up the track and squeeze it down to get me a lot more play. Did it work? Lots more grease came out. This definitely looks looser, and we did not break any windows in the process of this elimination. All right, now, can I get this on? The answer is no, maybe. I would really like one of you guys in the skid steer, or one of my kids, to be able to run the track and drive the track as we are manipulating it. Maybe if I give it over this wheel first, then we can, yeah, I'm going to lower it down with the excavator to take up some of this bottom slack. I think that will be more better. Whew, it's getting warm. How did that look? How did that work? Any more progress? I have a new plan. I'm going to try to just drive it on. Did that work? It looked like it worked. I think I got it above. I got it on the sprocket. Did it go on the lower sprocket? It did not. But we got it on the upper, and that is good. That is improvement. Now I think we can just fit it around this bottom one. Maybe. Somehow, some way. Here again, having someone in the cab to help run it might help things out just a little bit. Running it backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. I wonder if I stuck this rod in here and then run it, will that get it over? We know that it won't stop Killdozer, a rod in the tracks, but it might help this dozer. Since we got this one on, I'll just run it forward. You'll only know if you find out. How's it looking, Clark? Haha! I got it. A lot easier. Okay, it's on that one, it's on that one. Now, what we will do is clean the grease out of here, tighten up the O-circle, 3/8 Zerk, and then grab my grease gun that is all dusty now, and fill up that Zerk, and it should stretch this track out to where we want it. I do believe you want an inch, half inch, pretty much 2 fingers under this center track. That's how much tension. I should look that up or watch a video. I believe you want just a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch between these idlers. Boy, when was the last time you checked these idlers, Kale? It's been a while. Does that one not move very well? I think we just had this maintenance not too long ago. Ooey grease. That grease is ooey gooey. Okay, got the grease gun hooked up to the Zerk there, and you can see where it is pushing that ram. Who forgot to fill the grease gun when they put it away? I had about 10 pumps, and it's the classic Murphy mystery of empty grease gun every time you grab it. Did you guys bring an extra tube of grease, or do we have to run back to the farm and get one? You know the drill. I remembered to bring one along with a few other items. Oh, here you can see a lot better picture of what we are going to race around. Getting a phone call from Acres. Finished the updates on my tractor. Now we can go do anhydrous. Good job out here. Gotta take this phone call. We will see what that looks like. Baby, worked a little bit better than I thought it would, but obviously took a lot longer. It's a 15-minute job that always takes 45 minutes to an hour and a half. That pretty good there. I don't think it'll come off now. I think it is tight enough. It's maybe a little tight. No, I think it's good. Oh, we got dust, dirt, and debris in here. Good thing I have paper towels. Clean that out. Just like so. All right. How's that look? Good. Now, what did we do with our nuts and bolts and our lid? And we got to head back to the other tractor. Actually, I don't like that. That'll fall open. There you go the other way. That is going to be a lot better. Dear friends. Wrench. 9/16. Oh yeah, don't forget this lid plate. Either. Either neither. This the right one? Way too big a gun for this operation, but it's all I had. Actually, I did have another gun in the truck, but we brought it down. You do what you can. Don't worry too much about it. wrench goes in pockets so we don't lose this stuff. I think this is done. Carry up tools, lower that down, pick up. Just start carrying stuff home to the pickup.